40% rather discounted item at noon. And throughout the month of April, lots of great new things, easy pays, sale prices. As we continue with what I think is my final 2-hour garden party show of the season, we have Radius now with Nancy Brandemuller. This is a set of 3 garden tools with ergonomic handles. And what you're going to get is a trowel, you're going to get a weeder, and you're going to get a cultivator. And what's really great about this is these have a patented handle, which is really, really special and something that is comfortable to use. Well, Nancy will tell you all about it. Let me just show you what the colors are. So we have it for you in the red, and you'll see the handles are black, but then we're talking about the little accent color. So there's the red. Here it is in the green. We also have yellow. Is that the most limited PS? I think it might be. And then over here, we have it for you in the blue. So yes, and yellow is the most limited. We only have 200 left. All right, Nancy, come on in. We talked about this yesterday, a similar set on QVC too.
Yes.
I love these Radius tools. They are such great quality, and there are no other tools like these in my toolkit for gardening or that I've seen in garden shops. They're really amazing.
Oh, they really are. So this is by Radius Garden, and they are always coming up with great ideas to help you out in the garden to make it more pleasurable, more comfortable to be able to do the tasks that we do out in the garden. So they're giving you 3 of the most common tools. You've got the trowel to do your digging. You've got your weeder to get those weeds out. We're all facing the weeds right now when we want to get our plants in the ground, but we want to get rid of those weeds first. And then you also have that cultivator, and that cultivator has an extra long reach too. But what makes these so special is that patented handle, which has that curve, which means you're going to grip it and it's going to have better leverage, so less stress on your hand and your wrist when you are doing your task. And I used these tools yesterday out in my garden to put some phlox in, and the cultivator was great because I was able to move away the mulch.
Yes.
I was able to use my weeder to get the weeds out that had already started popping up and get in the way. I don't want them to take over from my plants. And then I used that trowel to dig the hole, to get the phlox in the ground, and then the cultivator again to bring that mulch back to protect the roots and everything. So really smart tools. But the other thing is they look like they're really bulky.
Yeah.
These are really lightweight because they're made out of a die-cast polished aluminum. So that means that they're going to be lightweight. They're not going to tire out your hands because they're not heavy.
Yeah, and don't forget, we just got these back in stock, and our 4 Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day. These are also not going to rust. I just think that the metal that these are made out of is fantastic. It's a polished die-cast aluminum, so as you said, it's not heavy, but it also resists rust and stays great. You know, sometimes I am in a hurry or I'm not quite finished. I go in the house to have lunch. I've left my tools laying out in the grass. Sometimes I forget to pick them up and they're out there overnight. And man, have I had a problem with a lot of those garden tools getting rusty in those situations, and these won't. And I love the fact that so many of these Radius tools, including the one in this set, which is the weeder, have these serrated edges because they really can cut through not only roots, but you know, any of the difficult clumps of little rocks and dirt that may be tough soil. But see right here on both sides, you've got that serrated edge. So that's really going to get those weeds out quickly.
Yeah, it sure is. It's also going to help you loosen old plants that were in pots that you had from last year. It's just going to help you get through so many tough things. Now, here's what's really great too. You've got a beveled edge on the edge of this trowel, and I'm going to be able to dig my hole really easily no matter what my soil is. I took my cultivator yesterday and I loosened up those roots. You want to make sure when you get those home from the nursery, you loosen up those roots before you plant them. And then you just kind of use your trowel to push that dirt around. It's so comfortable. Also, there's this nice non-slip grip. So many times your garden tools have that wooden handle that's going to, you know, flake, and then it's going to rust and give you splinters. This is so beautifully designed to be comfortable and long lasting. And I love the bright colors. And like you said, if we accidentally leave it out there in the flower bed or something because you run in to answer the phone or, you know, put dinner on, you've got something that you'll see. You know, you're not going to forget to go back and find it because it's colorful.
I also like the extra long reach of this cultivator, or this almost like a little rake. See this long neck on it? A lot of them would just have the tines right here at the end. You wouldn't have this extra space in between. So you really are able to get your work done a lot faster. Or if you're from a standing position, if you're bending over, you don't have to bend over so far. I mean, I just think these are great. And again, the whole key to Radius is this patented handle, which instead of being a straight handle, which causes your wrist to be like in this position, it's just really much more comfortable. So you get a set of 3. You get the trowel, you get the weeder, and you get the cultivator. They've got a lifetime manufacturer's warranty and a patented handle. There's the blue, here's the red. We also have your green, and now very limited in the yellow, if that's the one you would like. About $10 per tool, not bad, because these are high quality. Nancy, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Carolyn.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're going to move right to our next item, which is something pretty